What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Cyberspace PC with your host Scott, and today we're going to be going over a pre-built gaming PC from NZXT. $700 entry-level machine is what they're calling it. So we're going to go through and see what it's made of and if it's worth it, and we're going to compare the build to what we could get on PCPartPicker.com, and then we're going to come to a conclusion. So for $700, you can get the NZXT case with the pre-built PC components inside. It says you're getting an i3, I believe it's a 9100F processor, GTX 1650, obviously entry level, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and I think you're getting a 500 gigabyte SSD, and it doesn't specify what kind of motherboard, power supply, PSU you're getting. The author does mention that there's more premium models available for $800, actually $899 and $999. So let's go on over to PC Part Picker. We'll follow the link that the author has left for us and see exactly what kind of components they're talking about. As he said that he couldn't build this computer for under $400 or $700. It cost him a little bit more. So we're looking at the i3 Corsair RAM, and this is a problem. A Z390 motherboard, which obviously you don't really need when you're working with the CPU that you can't overclock. 500 gigabyte SSD, GTX 1650, you get the mid-tower case, and a 550 watt power supply, which is definitely overkill, and then a Windows key for $108 for a build total today of north of the $725 mark. You're looking at $772 to be precise. So yeah, it's quite an underwhelming build. We could definitely do better. Let's go on over and see what we can do here. So for CPU, let's look for something that's going to give us more performance. Let's go down. Okay, we got the Ryzen 3 3100 at $106 or so. That's going to give you 4 cores and 8 threads of performance. Quite a bit more confident for gaming than the i3 is going to be. And motherboard, let's see what we get. Go on down here. A lot of B450 and B550 boards are the best selling for that particular processor. A lot of boards, under 100, quite a bit, a little above $100 here. Okay. ASRock B450M. We can do better than that. I've actually had that board. Not super impressed with that one. It's got very limited overclocking for the CPU especially. It's a B550 for $93.89, rated 5 stars by one individual. Try that one. So we'll get our memory. Corsair 16 gigabytes, 3200 megahertz, or CL16 RAM. Looks good. A bestseller. Cheap price. $59.99 a couple of years ago. Probably would have went for well over $100. SSD, I see the Western Digital Blue. Select that one. Add to cart. Alright, let's go on down and pick a GPU. And the prices change sometimes on the daily. A few days ago, had a few good options for $149 on the part picker. Today it looks like the prices have kind of gone up a little bit for some of the cards, although I'm actually doing this video on the weekend, so perhaps they're getting a little bit more business on the weekend, so we'll bump up the price just a little bit. Who knows? So we'll type in GTX 1650 Super, see what it comes up with. Got a couple options for about the same price as the GTX 1650. Gigabyte OC looks good. It's the cheapest one at the moment. Single fan, you don't need a big cooler for a 1650 Super. It runs pretty efficiently. There's our case, same case as what the Prebuilt has. Add that in there. Alright, power supply, you don't need a 550 watt $85 power supply for this setup. Let's see what we can get that's going to be reliable for not much money. There we go. 400 watt EVGA, $36. And you can see the total build power use is going to be about 249 watts. So total build price is going to be $586.28 for a system that's going to play games probably 30 to 50% better than what the Prebuilt was going to be. You're getting an 8-thread processor, so you're not going to have any micro stutter in your games. You're getting a GTX 1650 Super 30 to 50% faster than the 1650 at high to ultra 1080p settings. If you want to go with the B450 Gaming Plus, that's a solid board. If you weren't sure about the 550 we picked, and that's going to bring you up to $602.38 for that. So yeah, okay, the total wattage is 259 with that setup, with your 3100, a B450, and a GTX 1650 Super. And of course the 3100 does come with a cooler, so you don't have to spend money there. I think the 3100 for your entry-level gaming is probably your best value option right now, unless you just if you really want an Intel, get the 10th Gen i3. It's got the 4 cores and 8 threads. Your upgrade path may be a little bit more limited as far as your motherboard goes, but just guys, be careful with some of these affiliate marketing. It's basically an advertisement that kind of looks like somebody wrote a serious article. The person's saying, well, this is a great deal. You can't even build a PC for $700 this good. And, this isn't the worst one. I've seen other 1650 i3 builds out there exactly the same, going for $800-900. So I know we're kind of in a strange situation with the global health crisis. Prices are kind of out of whack, but just be careful. You can still find decent deals. You shouldn't be spending more than $500 or $600 for an entry-level PC. If you need help, be sure to leave comments down below. I can maybe try to steer you in the right direction. If you're unsure about building a PC, there's wonderful PC building guides all over YouTube and all over the internet as well. It's definitely well worth your time. You're going to get a lot better value product for your money, and don't assume that a pre-build is going to be higher quality. I believe Gamers Nexus did a video on this very line of products, and they found a lot of problems with the build quality. That I'm sure that the manufacturing process is just how it goes. Let's try to push them out fast so we can make more product. If somebody returns it, well, we still made more money by pushing out product. So just be aware there's articles out there that are designed pretty much nothing more than to make money, and it could be at your expense. So for Cyberspace PC, this is Scott. If you like this sort of video, be sure to subscribe for more content, and also leave a like, and feel free to share. And like I said, leave a comment down below if you like this this setup. Also leave a comment if you disagree. So once again, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.